Remarkable how frustrated you get with gnats that just swarm you right here.
Get some Brad sniff food. Welcome to Bug City.
Someone had a bad day.
Oh, sure. I found my sticker for you.
Oh, gosh. We need some sunshine.
Yes, we do. Breakfast of Champions.
Oh.
Sardines and olive oil.
Ugh. But I duct taped my shoe.
Our shoes are no longer dry, nor are our socks.
Clean, dirty, or tan. Who knows? We have just found the tiniest bog board we have ever seen.
We have taken up the whole bench.
Pond laundry.
So Blair's back in the hiker box again.
We have never held strong to any timeline. He's so fluffy. Oh, man.
We have fat feet.
We look terrible. Do not attempt this section unless you have a minimum of 10 days of supplies and are fully equipped. Good thing we have 4.5 days of food.
Blair's trying to endanger my life and get me to climb this rickety thing.
A plane crash. Week 18.
Good morning, week 18. We've been walking up a little hill, and we got a lot of hill to climb today.
Yep.
And
a lot of hill tomorrow.
Yeah.
And a lot of hill the day after.
And then it gets flat till Baxter State Park.
Maybe.
Yeah.
We'll be past all the 4,000 footers.
Well, the rain that's been here, the mosquitoes and the gnats are horrible.
Yep.
I had my bug net on for the first time yesterday. Blair didn't even get to see it. She was so far ahead of me, blazing the trail.
I wore mine the past 2 or 3 days for the first time all trail too.
I got it here ready to go. I'm already itchy, even though I sprayed with bug spray.
It's remarkable how frustrated you get with gnats that just swarm you right here, and then like one flies in your eye. And
I can't even imagine being a cow or a horse or something standing out in the field. It's just nonstop.
Yeah, so bug nets are great to have.
Yep. All right, Blair.
Oh,
show me the way.
Show me the way. It's gonna be slow.
Yeah. We got another day of awesome views up here. Nothing. Saddleback Jr.
Yep.
We had to get a new filtration system because my Catadine had a hole in the bag. This is legit. I really like this setup. This bag. Sawyer Squeeze comes with these plastic. Sawyers come with these plastic bags that are crinkly and very loud, but this one is much more malleable and the whole thing opens up, so it's pretty easy to fill. So I really like this. It's not a cheap setup at all, but I do like it very much. Get some Brad sniff food.
And there's an adapter we have at home that you can use to make it a gravity system, and you don't have to hold it.
Yes. You just screw your bottle right onto that and turn it upside down, and you can hang this up with a line and just let it go.
All right, let's get to going. Lunch break complete.
Welcome to Bug City.
Back at it again. I need to make sure it covers the back of my neck, though, too, because they were getting me yesterday.
It's covered.
Okay. No more gnats in the eyes or flies in the ears.
The only problem with these is when it gets a little dim light, it gets really dark inside here, too.
Yeah, just a little bit of black makes it a little dark.
But it makes your trail day so much better.
It does. It makes your frustration with... I know they have a purpose in the world, but...
I don't know what that purpose is.
They probably feed the bats or something.
Yep.
But,
all right, mosquitoes getting my legs. Let's go.
All right, let's go.
Something I thought I'd never see on the Appalachian Trail.
I know.
A shipwreck.
Someone had a bad day.
Oh, sure.
Our feet are also about to be wet.
Yep.
There's a waterfall up there. Do you see it?
I do. When does it end? Good evening on the end of the first day of this week 18. We have set up our tent back here. We got a little sitting log, about to have some supper. And we are literally, that's the trail right there. It goes right by us. So we had a pretty long day, not pretty long, really long day hiking, and the mountains don't end. The clouds didn't end. Thankfully, it didn't rain. But it's supposed to rain tomorrow.
Yep.
How far we go?
23.8.
Ooh.
Guess what we intended on doing today?
What?
13 to 15.
Oh, no. Yeah, we stopped for lunch.
Yep.
Feeling good. I'm like, let's just keep rolling. So we just kept rolling, and we got to this campsite, and it's 19:45, and I'm ready to eat. So
Yep.
7:45.
Yeah, almost 8 o'clock.
Yep. So
Not bad.
not a bad day. Tomorrow we got some ups and downs, and we're gonna go to town. We just went to town the other day to resupply, and we got 2 days worth of food because we knew we'd be coming to this town in 2 days. So we're gonna get 2 days, maybe 2 or 3 more days of food here. We got limited resupplies left.
Yeah.
We're less than the 2-week window.
I hope so. That's the plan.
It needs to be.
It'll be crazy. These bugs are.
Yeah. I will tell you all that the closer we get to the end, the more I'm ready to be done with the trail. And that's just not that I enjoy the trail. I have enjoyed hiking. Again, there's not a morning I've woken up that I said I don't want to do it today, except when I was sick. And I know I'll miss walking as my primary job every day.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm ready to do life things again. I'm ready to go eat normally and ready to have a climate controlled environment with no damn bugs in my eyes for a bit.
2,000 miles today.
2,000 miles we crossed today. I'm ready to enjoy some bacon. Oh, good camp food is pre-cooked bacon. You just put it in your back. I don't know how I didn't figure this out a month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months ago,
Yeah.
but it's legit show food.
I'm ready for things to flatten out so that we can enjoy the lakes of Maine and the wilderness.
Yeah, the 100-mile wilderness is coming up. I don't know that it's quite 100 miles, but it's flat. So we'll be out of these mountains flatter.
Yeah.
We'll be out of these mountains pretty soon, and I'm very, very thankful for that because New Hampshire just ruined my taste for mountains for, I don't know, it's
For forever.
maybe forever.
Yeah, we were beat down by New Hampshire. So
But I'm still beat down. And yesterday, we had a pretty short hike day yesterday because we went into town yesterday morning. But I was so sore, and I thought getting up this morning was going to be agonizing, but nope. The body will continue to do what you tell it to do. It's pretty amazing.
Yep. All right. We gotta eat because
All right.
we gotta get out of these
Okay.
bugs.
Good night, all. Packed up this morning. Blair's putting on her shoes. We're getting ready to walk into town for a resupply and maybe dry out. It's laundry, yeah, we need to do laundry. It's sprinkling right now. It's supposed to rain all day, so not ideal hiking weather. Also, no fires in this area, but there's a fire pit built. I found my sticker for you.
Oh gosh. We need some sunshine,
Yes, we do.
man. Because
But I told you all the
There
time
is
you
no-
were on my sunshine.
I know, I appreciate that. I think their fire danger is going to be low for quite a while.
What kind of engineering you got going on here?
I don't think it's going to work.
They're too wet.
They're too wet. I just need my shoes to last another 190 miles.
Hello. It's the end of day 121 maybe. It's the end of the day. We had a hike today. We came into town. I don't know how far we went. We were supposed to do 2 days of like 15-ish miles, but we did a long day yesterday and a short day today. So we're in this tiny town that has not much options. Stratton, Maine.
Yep.
We went
it has
to
everything we need, though.
Yeah, we got a hitch this morning from a guy who's been hiking, and he said we hitched all around the country, so he picked us up.
Yep.
Nice of him.
Yep.
Then we saw him again later in the supermarket.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I can't say supermarket. It's a very tight aisle, general store, grocery store kind of thing, where everything is marked up a little bit.
But not bad.
Not bad. Our normal grocery bill for a 4-day period is like $160 to $80. It was $200 today. But we bought food for today too. So we ate food today, and then we have 4 days of food going forward. So that could have been a little bit of. Anyway, we did laundry, and then some lady in the laundry facility was like, "You guys need to ride somewhere when you're done with laundry?" I'm like, "Heck yes!" So take us. But the funniest part about it was when we pulled into the motel here, pulled in the parking spot. Some lady came zooming in after us and parked right beside us. We got out, and the lady rolls down the window.
She was like flagging her down, saying, "Hey, I thought it was just a friend."
And Blair's like, "Do you know her?" And she's like,
"She said, yeah, she owes me money." And I was like, "Oh, okay."
So Blair came quickly into the room, not knowing what to do.
Zooming off.
They go zooming off. Yeah. Anyway,
I was like, I'm not about to get involved in any small town drama.
No.
But I was like, "Oh, this is her friend. She just saw her on the road. She's coming to say hello."
Nope.
She was like, "No, she owes me money." And I was like, "Okay." Deuces.
Yep. What's the name of this hotel?
Spillover Inn.
Yeah. It is like $100 a night. The rooms are super nice. The Wi-Fi and the Roku set up, and it's a nice place. It's a little bit far walk from town, which is not a big deal, like a half mile. But it's been raining all day. It rained all day. Rained all day. So sprinkles and rain. Sprinkles and rain. So we're glad to do laundry. We're glad to be dry. We're glad to have a restful evening here, because we are going to be getting it for the next 4 days.
Getting it. Yep.
We only got 190 miles to go, Blair.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I just moved my ankle the wrong way. Maybe it's a good thing.
Blair's has some pretty significant ankle issues and shoe issues that she needs to tape up a hole in her shoe.
Yeah, I've had my shoes for like not that many miles, and there's a hole on the side of it, which now has worn a hole into my darn Tufts, and now, as of today, wore a hole in my engine G's. So I gotta mitigate that with some duct tape or something. Again,
this is our 4th pair of shoes, and this is the first. The shoe. The one shoe's got a hole on the side and a little bit of rubber's come off the bottom, but
otherwise I've been able to wear them for a while.
I'm full. I'm resupplied. I'm clean. My beard is silly.
Unruly.
Yeah. And we are enjoying some Ted Lasso for the remainder of the evening.
Yeah.
Good night, all.
Good morning.
Hello.
It's 6:04 in the morning.
Breakfast of champions.
Ooh.
Sardines and olive oil.
Ugh.
You want some?
No. I'm glad you're doing it outside. It's a little bit of blue sky today.
Yeah. Back on trail. We got a ride from Dakota.
Yep.
We put his name on Far Out because there was no shuttle drivers on Far Out. The stay at the hotel was fantastic. I give it all the stars for a small town hotel. The Wi-Fi was out yesterday, but it's something it had nothing to do with the hotel. It was the internet service provider for the area. But the room was great. The mattress was comfortable. I'm happy with the room. I was impressed with the room, actually, for a small town.
Okay. And there's widespread flooding throughout the whole Northeast.
Everywhere.
So we haven't had any trailway news that tells us to get off trail yet, but Vermont and New Hampshire have, so we'll see, and New York even, so we'll see.
We're ahead of all that. So Maine was flooded before, and now the states we already passed are flooded. So we may be in between the flood bubble.
Yep. But we'll find out tomorrow.
Yeah, we got the Bigelow Mountains today, which is the last giant climbs and down before we get to Baxter State Park. The rest of Maine is relatively flat, so I'm so excited to be out of these damn mountains.
Yeah,
because my legs are still fatigued.
My left ankle still wants to disown me.
Yeah,
but it's okay.
Yeah. So we started with dry socks and dry shoes this morning. Yes, and a full belly.
It is no more for me.
Oh, yeah, Blair's already been in the water.
But I duct taped my shoe.
Yep.
Actually, it's already peeling off on the top a little bit. Oh, bummer. I might have to wrap it all the way around, but then I lose my tread. Mm-hmm. I don't know what's worse.
You just cut around the treads.
That seems like something I could use my knife for.
That's right. All right, let's roll. Our shoes are no longer dry, nor are our socks, nor anything below the knee, because we've had to cross 3 streams already this morning. Although it's nothing like what's going on in Vermont and New Hampshire right now, this continues to be the most of our trail today. See Blair slide from there to there? That might be a record.
Oh my God.
On the mudslide.
My life just flashed before my eyes.
Anybody want some tea water?
Tea-colored water with bubbles. Champagne bubbles.
How you like this lake?
Huh?
How you like this pond that has its own waves?
Beautiful.
It should be a lake.
You look crazy with your bug net on.
I just want to let y'all know what kind of person Blair's married to. I have my bug net on, and I know this because I can see it. And I go to get out my Kind bar to have a snack, and I met resistance going into my mouth. Yep. That's what kind of person Blair's married to. Clean is a little bit of a misnomer.
It is, but clean, dirty.
Soaking wet.
Soaking wet. Clean, dirty, or tan. Who knows?
How about our evening dinner spot view?
It's beautiful.
We're camping right back there. Through the trees. Got a little spot here. This is the trail.
Yep.
But nice and peaceful. It's pond laundry.
Not so bad. These look like they're fresh out of the wash. Couldn't get much better.
Yep. How much more of the book we have left?
Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. 8. That means 8 pages of
Captain's log, day 122. 3 ticks. So many mudslides.
Mm-hmm.
Thigh deep water. My shorts actually got wet. Our last giant hill climbs to Katahdin. There's still a few hills, but not like what we've done.
Yeah, right.
Good supper across the lake.
Mm-hmm.
And Blair's calculating out some.
Figuring out miles for tomorrow.
Yep. It's a long day, like 20
something miles.
20 something miles, long day.
Mm-hmm.
But had a good day, except for the slipping in the mud. And I was mad at the trail. There's nothing you can do about it because there's nowhere for the water to go.
Yeah.
And these ponds, pretty large.
Yeah, they're huge.
Some of them should be called lake. I don't know how they determine what's a pond and what's a lake.
I was thinking about that earlier.
Volume of water?
Because, past one lake, but then we passed a pond. But, the pond is pretty darn big.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't know if it was cubic feet of water or surface area or what.
I think if you can see the other side of it, if there's any spot on the pond, you couldn't see the other side from a shoreline.
It should be a lake.
It should be a lake.
Sounds good enough for me.
But a pond, I think I should be able to see the other side from anywhere on the other side.
I agree. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Good night, everybody. Good morning, Blair.
Good morning.
It's 1:23. I slept great last night.
Me too.
I don't know. I tend to sleep better in the tent than anywhere else.
Yeah, I sleep better on trail than anywhere else.
Yeah.
Oh, especially in the tent, for sure. Yeah.
We're on this is our
Interview?
our spot last night for eating, and we slept right over there. And we had a guy telling us dad jokes this morning.
Yep. Came into camp last night, set up the hammock.
We're going to cross the Kennebec River this morning on a barge of some sort.
A canoe.
Oh, canoe.
Yep.
So.
A ferry. A ferried canoe.
Yeah.
So likely it'll be you and a guy rowing, and they'll have me sit in the middle with our packs.
Okay.
We'll see.
I can do it. Let's roll.
We have just found the tiniest bogboard we have ever seen. Dun dun dun!
And it begins again.
You want help paddling or not? That's entirely up to you. What's up, river, folks? The easiest part of your journey is through Maine.
Blair, we have taken up the whole bench.
Oh, man. I got cold sitting by the fan.
We just make ourselves at home wherever we go.
I know. It's terrible. Oh.
I got my shoes drying in the sun. Blair's got hers drying in the sun on the porch.
Yep.
I got no socks on. I don't know why she still got socks on.
I don't know if they were dry in an hour.
They won't be more dry than they are now, particularly in this hot sun.
I might go sit in the sun.
Future
Bogboards?
bogboards.
Yeah.
We are walking back to the trail from the post office. The Sterling Inn in Carrotunk, Maine. Sterling Inn Bed and Breakfast, that's what it is. The guy there who picked us up took us back. He goes, yeah, your package will be there today when we get there. They don't open until 2. It's only open for 2 hours a day. He works at the Sterling Inn, and he works at the post office.
You know what I thought, though? But because the ferry stops at 2 p.m., I thought the person that was shuttling the ferry could have worked at the post office.
But anyway, small town.
Yep.
Very, very small town. Like, there's not even a traffic light or a stop sign.
Nope.
Just a few houses and a small post office. But Sterling Inn is nice. They have a really, really good resupply. So if you're coming north, as soon as you get your canoe across the river, it's right here. If you're headed south, right before you go do your canoe ride, you can stop in and resupply and pick up packages and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Got some pond laundry again.
Pond laundry.
We're eating by the lake again for supper. And as you can see, there's inches of beach. The water level here is bananas. It's just been crazy.
So high.
We walked the Go Nowhere Fast Trail 98% of the day.
Yep.
Through mud and roots and rocks and twists and turns and all kinds of other crap.
Yep.
Very little of the trail today was just nice and enjoyable. But going to town was good, and the little Sterling Inn, that was going. Yeah, very nice place.
Yeah. If we wanted to spend another day on trail, we would stay there for sure.
Yeah.
But we can see the end.
Yeah.
So we're trying to get there.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
We're tenting again tonight, so we're about to head back up the hill and put our stuff away and hopefully dry out some socks and shoes for in the morning so we can just step right back in the mud.
Yep. I'm sinking in the sand over here.
Okay. You getting shorter?
I'm getting shorter. Bugs
I
flying
fell and
around.
gave myself a dead leg today. Like I fell, like this mud just slipped outside of me. I landed on a root on the side of my leg, and holy crap, did it hurt! Waiting to see the bruise that comes up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I'm ready to be done with today and the trail. So let's go sleep it off.
I'm ready to. It's only 6:08, and we're at camp early.
Ready to go to bed.
We eat dinner early. Ready for bed early.
Yeah. There's a cool sign here. It says, "We did not inherit this pond from our parents. We borrowed it from our children. Please don't litter." I really like that.
I do too.
Cool.
I like it a lot.
Good morning, early riser.
Good morning, early riser. I could have slept
I know.
a lot longer.
I will Blair up this morning.
It's okay though.
It's we got a 1,000-foot climb to start with, and then a little hill after that, and then hopefully coasting, but potentially some fording in chest deep water, which I don't like doing it.
I don't either. I had to repack my bag a different way today to put everything in dry bags, so it's sitting a little funny, but we'll see.
All right.
Hopefully we don't float away.
Lead the way. Good morning from the top of a mountain on a somewhat clear day.
First climb of the day. 1,000 feet isn't so bad when you've been climbing 2,000 or 4,000.
We got a little view out there. So here we are crossing awesome streams. We have stopped for a little lunch spot. Blair's got her belly full. I was trying to feed a little bird, but it never came to eat my little walnut. Maybe it's going to come back after we leave. There's river flooding still. We called the Shaw, right?
Shaw's Hiker Hostel.
Shaw's Hiker Hostel when we had service, and they hop onto the U.S. Geological Survey website and check on the flow rate, I guess, of the water coming through some of the rivers. It's not recommended that you cross the river when it's more than 200, and I believe it's 200 cubic feet of water per second or something like that going through the river. It's still at 450. There was a guy there who had crossed it, who's much taller than Blair is. But we may walk around it depending on the state of affairs.
Yeah, they gave us an alternate road walk to walk around.
And it kind of follows the trail just on the other side of the river. So we're going to see what that works out to be. And maybe we'll trail walk, maybe we'll road walk. Depends on the volume of water coming through. The scariest part is not walking through the water. The scariest part is you don't know what holes you're going to step in because it's river rocks and you slide off into one of them holes and you're stuck or you break an ankle or who knows what because you can't see.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it was just a flat bottom river, I wouldn't really care about walking across it. But the big boulders that you walk around here through most of the rivers are not ideal and they're super slippery.
Yep. The first river crossing this morning wasn't bad though.
No, but it's very tedious and time consuming.
For sure.
Because you got to poke and prod where you're going to step. We had a bit of a change of plans. We were at Shaw's Hiker Hostel, which is like this house, that house, some stuff in the back.
Two in the back.
We walked some ungodly amount of miles today. Had no idea we were coming this far. We bypassed around the river that was really high, and then we walked to a road, and two guys picked us up. So we're going to zero tomorrow and enjoy the hell out of it.
We haven't had a true, we've had 4 zeros the entire time on trail, but we're really going to zero.
We have earned it.
Tomorrow.
Blair walked more sole off her shoe today, so we got to go find her some new shoes too.
Get new shoes.
Right now we're going to go to town and we're going to tent here tonight, but we'll get a room tomorrow. So I'm pretty excited about a whole lot of nothing. Blair's back in the hiker box again. We once again have all of our crap scattered everywhere. We just resupplied, partially at the general store and partially across the way at the hostel. How was your resupply?
Heavy, but good. Yeah. I got everything that I normally get at a grocery store, so they've got everything you need.
Yep. It's day 125, and we're taking a 0 day today. I'm going to tell you, this hostel, the reviews on Far Out and other places say it's the #1 hostel on the trail. And I absolutely agree. We walked in here yesterday evening. One of the guys came up and met us. And he goes, "Hey, what's your guys' names?" I said, "I'm Brad and this is Blair." And we told him our trail names. Showed us around the area where we could use different things. He said, "We got bunks you guys can get in, but can't get you in your room tonight because it's full." But we just decided to stay in a tent, so we stayed in our tent. And then you sign up for breakfast, and it's 4 slices of bacon, 3 over easy eggs, potatoes, and all you can eat pancakes or gluten-free pancakes, and coffee, and orange juice, and all the things. It's $11 per person. So we signed up for that. And then this morning we got up and walked in, and the house is full of people.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Hey, Brad and Blair, good morning. How'd you sleep?" I'm like, "What? You remembered our names?"
Yeah.
And then we had awesome breakfast and chit-chatted about the 100-mile wilderness. So we're about to go through what's known as the 100-mile wilderness because there's no access roads, really easy to get to. There's no stores, resupply. And it's 99 point something miles. So really it is a 100-mile wilderness. And there's a few ups and downs. So we probably have the heaviest food carry that we've had on trail to date.
Yeah.
For 4 days. We hope we'll make it in 4.5. Some people take 7 days to get through there.
Some take 10.
You can do a food drop, meaning there's a road where they will bring food up there for you and put it on. But that holds us to a timeline that we regularly break.
We have
So
never held strong to any timeline.
I don't want to be beholden to something where I'm like, man, we could have gone 20 more miles yesterday and we got to wait for this crap. So we're just going to suffer through the first few days with a heavy pack.
Yeah.
We have repermethrin our gear because I found a bunch of ticks on me recently. Blair had some too. Yeah. But I'm so impressed with the setup. Mm-hmm. The only downside is they have no air conditioning, but it's normally not this hot in Maine.
Yeah. Yep. But there's fans in every room. If not in the windows, they have ceiling fans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Not bad.
We're just going to hang out today. Yep. Blair says she wants to take a nap. Which she says on every 0 day. And I think the only time she's taken one is when I was sick and napping myself.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. That was the only time I took one.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
We need to go to the ATC visitor center in town because they'll give us a lot more information about there's still flooding and river crossings. And it's still a mess up here. Yeah. But not near as a mess it is in New Hampshire, Vermont, New York. Yeah, that's true.
Holy Jesus.
I saw photos today of the roads washed out and everything. It's terrible.
Yeah, I'm so glad. I'm so sorry for the people we know on trail who are back there right now.
Yeah.
But I'm so thankful we have made it through that part.
The logistical nightmare of everything is tough.
Yeah. All right. Let's pack our stuff. I got a new friend. He's so fluffy.
He's so fluffy. Oh, better not tell Piper.
What did you learn from the lady at the Appalachian Trail Conservancy?
I have all the information. She is thorough, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
It eases, I think, a lot of people's anxieties about the next 120 miles. That fly bit me so bad. I tried to get him too. Yeah. Dang it, it's going to look like this.
About to have some barbecue for lunch?
Yeah.
Late lunch. And then go back and rest.
Yeah.
Welcome to the end of our day. We have
successfully zeroed.
Laundry, showered, got information, a lot of information.
A lot of information.
From that Appalachian Trail lady.
Mm-hmm.
We have resupplied a very, very heavy pack. Mm-hmm. We sent some stuff at the post office. Mm-hmm. We hung out around the campfire ring. There's no fire, but we enjoyed some laughter and some camaraderie and some fun, and it's good. And the staff here is really, really fantastic. If you happen to be in this part of Maine, recommend staying here regardless. I think it's a truly good place.
Mm-hmm.
But we
had a late lunch at the barbecue place.
Yeah.
We had ice cream. We've packed our packs.
Bellies are full. Bodies are rested.
Feet are swollen.
Yeah, my feet are swollen too. Look, I got
man,
I got fat feet.
We look terrible. That is not worthy of the camera. I feel like our feet look more swollen on days where we don't do anything versus when we're actually walking. Yeah, I sent a photo to my sister to show her my ankle, and she said, "That looks terrible, and your toes are so swollen." And I said, "Yeah, they look like little sausages." Yeah. Oh, yeah, they look even worse now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well.
Must be the humidity.
The humidity. We'll say that.
I'm going to go fill up my water bottle and get ready for bed and get up early and get on it tomorrow. The breakfast here this morning was fantastic. We were going to eat in the morning, but we worked the deal out. We can get on trail a little bit earlier because we plan to do a long day tomorrow.
And we're also packing out some stuff for another hiker who's ahead of us that we're trying to...
They left this morning and they realized that they forgot bug juice.
Need a couple things.
And you need bug juice.
So we're trying to catch up with them tomorrow. So we're trying to leave early so we can catch them anyways. So we're going to not have breakfast tomorrow.
Yeah.
Which will be sad.
I know, but it's all right.
The next time we'll have real breakfast will be when we're done with trail. That's crazy.
Yes.
And hopefully we have enough food for the 100-mile wilderness.
We just got to walk fast. And long. Okay. Good night. Good morning on day 126. We're back on the trail. And we got some heavy packs. Oh, I got a new water bottle holder.
Yep.
It's very nice. It's a little shorter than the other one, but it works well.
Yep.
And it's a little misty raining. But when you're in a tree canopy, you don't really notice the misty rain as much unless it's raining hard. But we're on it.
Ready for it? 100-mile wilderness. There are no places to obtain supplies or get help until Able Bridge in 100 miles. Do not attempt this section unless you have a minimum of 10 days of supplies and are fully equipped. Good thing we have 4.5 days of food. I was able to abort, but not soon enough.
Yep. You got a wet toe now.
Dang it. It was bound to happen.
Yep. We got mail on the trail.
We got snail mail on the trail. Moon pie and the salt dealer right here. Aw, well.
They left trail and left some DEET. They were bringing us some DEET to protect from mosquitoes. So they decided to road walk back.
Yep.
Wow. They must have been miserable.
Yeah, I guess so. Side of my
inside of your brand new shoe.
Yeah.
Blair almost got her shoes sucked off by the mud.
I don't even know what to do with my hand.
You gonna slide down the barren slide?
It's closed due to falcon breeding in the area.
But what else?
2,100 miles. Look.
That's the first one we've seen made out of those.
Yeah. That's cool. Last one. 98 miles to go.
Yep. 98.4.
98.4. That 0.4 is going to be the tough part.
Yep, yep. Welcome to Barren Mountain.
Barren Mountain.
Blair's trying to endanger my life and get me to climb this rickety thing.
Yeah, I think you should climb the fire tower.
She's trying to collect some life insurance. As you can see, we have great views again today.
Yep. Oh well. Maybe we'll get a view on Katahdin.
Hopefully. But I ain't waiting for it.
No.
What'd you find, Blair?
There's thunder too. A plane crash. But the woman told me that both people survived.
Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy.
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh.
Welcome to the wilderness of Maine. Good evening.
Good evening.
We just finished our supper. We're here by a pond. There's some canoes and all the things down there.
Mm-hmm.
We're not going canoeing because it's almost bedtime.
Because we are hikers and it's 7:23
And we went
and we're tired.
like 25 miles today.
Yeah.
I had a really good day until like 3 miles before we got turned off to camp. We were going to go to a shelter some miles back, and then we said, it's only 3 o'clock or long.
Yeah, it was like 4
2
miles back,
yeah.
probably.
So we kept going. We were going to go to another shelter here, but we got up on this ridge line up here, and you can see the valley. We got to discussing about tomorrow's. What are you doing?
Pulling that hair off the screen.
We got to discussing tomorrow's adventure and tomorrow's trail, and you could kind of see where the ridge line went for the trail. So we spent way too long up there. I'm like, let's just go to the pond and sleep here instead of going to the shelter.
Yep.
And we wanted to go to the shelter because it's supposed to be thunderstorms, but never guaranteed a spot. And like 15 people left yesterday morning.
Oh yeah, quite a few left.
So who knows where they are. Anyway, we're here. The mosquitoes are hanging out with us.
Yep.
They're horrible.
They're terrible.
We ended up seeing the lady with that we brought the bug spray to. She left us our little note, but we caught up to her not 5 minutes
5
later.
minutes later, maybe, yeah.
She was very thankful. Her son was very thankful. That dude had like 150 mosquito bites on his legs.
Yeah, it was terrible.
It's
enough to drive you insane.
Yep. So, good day. Day one in the wilderness. And by the way, it's not really the wilderness. There's a cabin we could see from the up top down by the lake. There's a cabin down there, and we read on far out. You could go down there and get food.
It sounds very similar to like a hut in the Whites.
Yep.
Yeah.
No idea. Otherwise, we would have skirted down there and spent the night there.
Had some dinner tonight.
That's right.
Yeah, I don't know what the protocol is. I don't know what the hours are. I don't know it.
No, we know nothing
Days
except
of the year, anything. There's just one comment that said like dinner at 6. You can have a bunk. You can have a cabin. Breakfast at whatever. But there's obviously no service to check anything out.
So here we are. We're a quarter of the way through the wilderness after day one.
Well, good thing because we only brought 4.5 days of food. So,
all right. We'll go plan out our lot in life tomorrow.
Yep.
Have a good evening. We're going to go hang a bear bag for no reason because there's no bears here.
Oh, there's bears. That's why we hang bear bags.
There's no bears.
We've seen 5. They're bears.
States ago.
That doesn't mean they're not here.
Oh, all right. Good night.
I should probably
We just realized Blair's doing her weekly or daily, whatever she does over here, calculating all the things.
Obsolado.
And we just realized it's the end of week 18. So we wanted to say, stay tuned for next week, week 19, which will be our final week on the trail because we only have
90
miles to go, a little over 90 miles.
Yeah. Hopefully final week. Come on.
Come on.
Don't jinx us.
I'm not jinxing anything. It's going to be our final week.
Yeah.
All right. Stay tuned. See us Mount Katahdin.